Indian origin, American philosopher, spiritual teacher, and guru Jiddu Krishnamurthy said, "There is no end to education. It is not that you read a book, pass an examination, and finish with education. The whole of life, from the moment you are born to the moment you die, is a process of learning." Meaning, there can actually never be any kind of end to the education that we seek or that we undertake in our lives, because education does not necessarily have an end or a definitive purpose, aim, or ambition to it or about itself under any circumstance and situations. Education has to be a natural, spontaneous, and inherent process in which we engage ourselves with all our intention, character, clarity, and morality, and that we also have the maturity, experience, and knowledge to continue moving forward without any hesitation or difficulty or complexity, because as I mentioned earlier, there is no definitive end or purpose of education, and there is no stop or ending to education either. The whole life is a kind of education if we look at it carefully, closely, and rationally and critically. The whole of life, all of our actions, behaviors, interactions, encounters, communications, relationships is an education and part of education in one way or another. And there is always something or another that we can learn from all this and from all of it, even though we don't pay much attention or importance to anything that's already happened, because we are ignorant, frustrated, desperate for success, attention, approval, etc., or for the acquisition of possession, wealth, resources, property, and so on and so forth. But the whole of life can be considered to be the epitome of education and constant and instantaneous learning. So our life itself is the actual embodiment and epitome of incessant and endless learning and of constant education, only if we have the willingness, the clarity, the reason, the morality, the maturity to understand it and to recognize it and acknowledge it without any hesitation or compulsion or obligation to do so. So we basically have to undertake this life from the moment we are born to the moment we die as an education. And education is not just about reading books, writing papers,